preventing workplace harassment, fostering a safe and inclusive work environment. Creating a respectful culture. This program is about creating a culture of respect, preventing workplace harassment, and a review of applicable laws and policies. But those are deterrents for bad behavior, not tools for respect. Ultimately, this course is about providing you the tools and skills to create a really respectful culture. Impact of policies and laws. Policies and laws create an external motivator to regulate your behavior, but that's not enough when we all have different ideas of what respect means, and it's pretty natural to assume everybody shares our same view. Different genders, generations, races, and cultural backgrounds, different levels of seniority, rank, and power within the organization, our own past experiences. These differences influence what we see as respectful, offensive, and/or harassing behavior. It starts with a shared language. Our starting point has to be a shared language, since respect or harassment mean different things to different people. It's hard to have a respectful team interactions all the time, but some dynamics make it easier or harder. In groups versus out groups. People like to be members of groups that share their interests, values, hobbies, etc. That happens at work too, and that can make it easier to disrespect people who are outside our group. Power. It's common for managers to forget they have more power than others, and their power is a dynamic that can affect communication. Power can make less empowered coworkers feel vulnerable and like they cannot say no to a request. Pre-existing mindsets. All of us have an understanding of respect based on our life experience. We have different tolerance levels for disrespectful conduct. Interactions between employees with different understandings and tolerance levels can create friction. Established norms. Teams have expectations about behavioral norms, meaning what's acceptable and what's not. For example, think of the reaction if someone talks during a movie. Workplaces have norms too, but some have well-established norms and some have weak norms. Social intelligence. Some of us are better than others at reading a room, and some people will completely miss body language that says please stop and walk away from a conversation unaware that the other person was offended. Low social intelligence increases the risk for disrespect.
The workplace color spectrum. Let's talk about how this handy tool works. The color spectrum uses 4 colors to reflect 4 categories of workplace conduct, from positive and empowering to completely unacceptable. When we're talking about green conduct, we're talking about conduct that is deliberately respectful, socially aware, and able to see things from someone else's point of view. Green doesn't come easily, but it's what we all aim for. Now, yellow behavior isn't deliberate. It's reactive, insensitive, and sometimes rude. It's what happens when you snap at a coworker or make a thoughtless remark. Yellow conduct isn't unlawful, but it can cause workplace drama. Now let's look at orange. Orange looks a lot like yellow, but with a big difference. Orange conduct is aimed at personal characteristics that are protected by law. These include things like gender, age, race, and religion. You're engaging in risky behavior when you go orange. Orange behavior can violate our policies, hurt our work culture, and it can cross the line into illegal conduct if it's anything more than petty or trivial. And just what is red conduct? Red conduct is aimed at personal characteristics too, but it's almost always unlawful. It might be something that happens a lot, or it's physical. It's toxic and destructive, and if you're in the red zone, you're way over the line. So that's the workplace color spectrum.